Hello everybody and welcome back to another Honest LEGO review. Today we are reviewing the 2021 version of the Imperial Shuttle, okay? We're gonna talk about how fun this thing was to build, the overall build quality, and is the value there for this set, all right? So let's just jump into the build fun of this build, all right? We're gonna go for it. I wanna start off by saying I built the first 3 bags. Kara, you built the second round of 3 bags.
Yep.
The last 3 bags.
Yep.
And it's average, all right? It's average, we're gonna sum it up. The thing I love, I'm gonna bump it, so average is 5, right? I'm gonna bump it up to like 5.5 for one reason and one reason alone. The core of this ship is brilliant when it comes to locking pieces. So that was one part about it. I really enjoyed a lot of the like Technic pieces have double, triple ways that they lock together, so that was kind of fun.
Nice.
It was super awesome, so I really like that part of it. Kara, what about the second half of the build?
It's pretty standard. I built this sail looking piece and then the 2 wings on the sides. Yeah, there's a lot of locking pieces. Like there were pieces I was putting on here and I was like, that's sketch. And then you put in the locking pieces like, okay, all right, I appreciate that. So it was an average build though. I'm not a ship person. They look cool when they're done, but they're just not fun to build for me.
I like building them, but that's gonna take us on to the overall build quality. With this, you can play with this. So I'm gonna give this one a 7, kind of like right off the bat. And the reasons why are the amount of locking pieces that it has, and this one is right in that sweet spot where it is playable, but it's also displayable. So you get a little bit of both, all right?
Nice.
With this one, it's got some moving parts, okay?
Can it support itself with the wings fully articulated down?
I don't know.
Try it.
So I was gonna talk about that. It cannot.
Tackle.
It's gonna, as soon as it does,
weak.
it's gonna go. So the thing that makes a ship iconic is when the wings are down. And the fact that you can't display it or do it in a way, with this way the set comes from Lego, you'd have to like build a stand for it in order to have the wings down. That was my biggest drawback, is that you can't have it in the cool position.
I mean, technically when it's landed though, the wings are up.
Yeah, but
So-
like Jeremy said, the iconic way that it's depicted is with them extended in that delta triangle
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
I'd almost knock it down to 6.5 because you can't have the wings down.
That's true. Let's knock it down. 6.5. One thing I want to talk about when it does come to building too, a little bit of a kind of funny thing. When the wings are all the way up, you press this lever forward in order to flip this piece back. Okay, like this.
Oh.
And when the wings are all the way splayed, you get a little collision there. So it would have been nice if they would have had a way to like stop the wings, so that way when you open this piece up, you get that there. And this does
Yeah,
open
those
up
are a
like
couple of
this.
flaws.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. All right, the retail price for this kit, $69.99. And at that price, we paid full price. I only got this because I didn't have this in my collection yet. So take that into mind. Everyone knows that the Land Speeder is probably the most produced Lego that there is, okay? It gets remade, it seems like every year. This one follows a close second. There's so many versions of the Lambda Shuttle. Now, this is my first one, okay? Because the last rendition was it was like more of an Imperial transport, they called it. It had these big bulky wings. It was too rounded, especially for Lego, way too rounded. It had these big cargo areas that opened up, not necessary. They also had, this one comes with 3 figs. You get an Imperial Officer who's sitting inside there, and then you get Return of the Jedi Luke, which is probably the coolest part, and then you get another Vader.
That's our first Jedi. Return of the Jedi Luke, isn't it?
No, we got one with the Emperor's Palpatine throne room.
Oh, that's right.
So the other thing is this version of this shuttle, the Imperial Shuttle Tyrell, when they're with all the rebel people, you get like Tiberius, that's the one. You get like 7 or 6 minifigs with that thing, so way more. Now that's 5, 6 years old at this point. But with all the remakes that they've done to this thing, my biggest beef with the value or the overall look of this thing is the fact that when you look at the wings when they're up, you see the back of the stun
Yeah,
sight.
there's no finishing. Yeah.
It doesn't feel finished. The version before the Imperial cargo ship was more like this. So it was, even though it was smooth, it looked finished on both sides of the wing. So that was something that really detracted from the value. I'm happy I got to get a Lambda class shuttle that I like. I do like it, but I definitely think the previous renditions were better, minus the last one. So value.
Wait for this to be on sale then, if you were going to
Yes.
suggest to pick it up.
Yes, value on this one, I'm gonna put it at 5.5 as well. I'm glad they remade it. It's got some cool features, like a really great minifig set. Not a lot of them, but they are cool. And then you do get, at least you get the sharp, pointy look of a typical shuttle.
Yeah,
So,
they're cornerstone minifigs, so it's like if you don't have a Vader or a Luke and you need one, easy to get.
yep.
All right, so let's just do a quick recap. So the fun factor of building it.
5.5.
5.5, yep.
All right, and the overall build quality.
I gave it a 6.5.
And the overall value.
I'm gonna say, I think I said
You said
6.5.
You said 5.5.
5.5, 5.5. 5.5, because if you don't have it, get it. If you already have a version of the Lambda class shuttle, pass on this set.
Totally skippable.
Totally skippable.
Yeah, so overall, like, not an overwhelming set, but like it'll provide at least the minimum threshold of Lego value.
Absolutely.
It's like, and you know, who can pass up a Star Wars Lego? Not us.
Not us.
All right, well, if you made it this far in the video, congratulations, you have made it to the end of the video. Go ahead and give it a like if you want to see more content like this in the future. Also, if you did like this video, check out another one of our videos. Odds are you'll probably like that too. Subscribe if you're not already, ring the notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video, and comment down below what you want to see us build next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course,
May the brick be with you.